as you know, when he walked in for the sound check, he got offended when the promoter said, "This is." I said, "What are you talking about? Who is he?" He's a kid.
The kid that then ends up in Germany, the teenager, and there's the spontaneous, you go on stage with Vigen. I love the story, and you've told it elsewhere. And I can't believe the self-confidence you have to go on stage, and when they're missing a keyboard player, so you end up on stage. You're 18 years old. How does that kid, without experience in Germany but with talent, how does he become the guy who's at the center of the LA scene in popular music only a decade later?
I never knew this about myself, but as I get older, I'm learning that I'm pretty stubborn with what I want. I I never knew. I always read this, obviously, the cliche, good lines that they always say: pursue your dreams, follow with what you believe in, and you're gonna get it one day, and this and that. I have done this without even knowing or reading these quotes or anything like that. But I do know that I always dreamt about being on stage, never as a singer, never as a singer behind the mic, never as an actor in front of a camera, but always as a musician. I don't know how, but I always knew this. So by at that time that Vigen was in Frankfurt, and one of the bass players called me saying, we're missing a keyboard player, can you make it? I was super excited, but I was never confident. I didn't have that confidence you just mentioned. So I was super scared. I was scared even in the train going there. I was singing all the songs. I think at that time we had the Walkman with a cassette. So I was listening to all the songs. But just because of being Armenian and my mom and dad being vegan fan, because this music was always in my background. Another topic, parenthesis باز میکنم, because it's very interesting to me. I never, Gian, never ever in my life I practiced to learn a song. That's very weird for me. If I listen to a song, if my memory allows to follow a melody, to me that means I'm playing that melody. If I cannot play it in my head, I cannot play it. I gotta figure it out how it goes, how the jump is, or how fast the run is. Not every song. If I listen to classical, I can't perform like that. Right. But I'm talking pop music, what I do. Right. If I listen to a Moeen song I like in the car, it's as good as practice. Tomorrow night I can do a concert and play that song exactly like the album. That's one talent that I know I have. So this also gave me the courage. Oh, it's the same Mahtab, Gulesor. I always played this as a kid. I'm just going to play it in front of 2,000 people. I don't know. But yes, I was scared. And as you know, when he walked in for the sound check, he got offended when the promoter said, "This is," I said, "What are you talking about? Who is he?" He's a kid. Right, and right. As soon as the guitar player said, "Vigen John, let's do a couple of songs and see how he is," I checked it out, and he's pretty good. So when we started playing these songs, all he had to say, he said, "Please don't shave." I had very little beard. He said, "Don't shave because it's gonna look ridiculous."
You look too young. You look too young.
Yeah.
But this is why I call you the Persian Zelig of music, because you end up in all these situations that are quite extraordinary.